We've all heard it, catch them being good. And we're brilliant at doing it for the people we support, children, adults, clients. But when's the last time you were caught being good, or your team? If we want positive behavior, consistency, compassion from staff, we need to feed it. In this episode, we're talking about the forgotten ingredient of great care, recognizing and rewarding the carers themselves. Because cultures don't change from the top down, they grow from the inside out. If you are caring for someone else, whether paid or unpaid, and no matter how many hours you do it, did you realise that you may be missing out on thousands of pounds of discounts for things that you may use every day? The Able to Care podcast is proud to be sponsored by the UK's #1 carers card. Started by two best friends who recognise that carers deserve better and are 100% committed to helping to change the lives of all carers and bringing them together as a strong community. Carers Card UK provides support, recognition and rewards. It offers reassurance by providing an ID card that helps access emergency information when needed, while also unlocking discounts, a Wellbeing hub, a carers circle tool and a community through their app. All of this for less than the price of a box of chocolates a year. There are discounts on gym membership, days out, electrical goods, clothing and even glasses. Let others know you care while taking a little care of yourself with an ID card you can be proud of. Visit carerscarduk.co.uk/promo code/able to care today to order yours. Hello and welcome to the Able to Care podcast. I'm Andy Baker, your host, and today we're flipping the praise mirror around because while behaviour support often focuses on the people that we care for, the real glue of a positive environment, well, that's you, the carers, the teachers, the support workers, the frontline staff. And here's the problem. In so many settings, recognition is based on survival. Well done for not going off shift crying. You turned up every day this week, medal for you. But we can and we should do better than that. We can't build strong cultures without strong people. And strong people need fuel, not just pay. Though yes, let's fight for that too. But praise, acknowledgement, celebration, a workplace when people feel seen. When we look at, I've done an awful lot of work around motivation. And one of the things is understanding, yes, okay, pay and bonuses and things like that, they are intrinsic or extrinsic motivators. But actually, we want to build on intrinsic motivations, helping people to feel good about what they do, that they are valued, that they're working towards something that's meaningful and matters to them. When we look at the principles of, from work from Dr. Martin Seligman around positive psychology, regular positive reinforcement increases motivation, job satisfaction, and resilience. Seligman's PERMA model includes achievement and positive emotion as essential well-being ingredients. When staff feel proud and appreciated, performance goes up. And if performance goes up, quality of care is also going to go up. There's also the self-determination theory from Deci and Ryan as well. People thrive when 3 needs are met: autonomy, competence, and relatedness. And we're thinking about those 3 elements. Autonomy is, I feel choice over what I do. I feel empowered in what I do. I feel I have a right to kind of make decisions and have some control. I don't feel like the control is taken away from me. Competence. I'm enjoying being good at what I do. I'm enjoying mastery and growth and success. And also relatedness, connection, relationships, compassion, feeling valued by other people. These are all the things that actually significantly increase motivation. When motivation is going to increase productivity, productivity is going to increase well-being of not just the staff, but also those that they support. And whether you are a parent, a teacher, a caregiver, it doesn't matter. This is still huge. Staff who feel valued are more likely to feel competent and connected to their work and team. Also, we can be mindful. So mirror neurons in emotional contagion. We catch feelings from others. So if we've got a positive team, culture spreads like wildfire, but so does stress, blame, and burnout. If we model care for carers, that tone filters down directly to those that we support. Think about how often where you've seen somebody let somebody out in traffic, and because they did that, you felt encouraged to let the next person out in front of you. It's catching. That positivity is catching. So straight away, if the management team are being kind and supportive towards the staff, well, what the staff automatically start to do towards each other, those they support. We're making it a culture of here we are kind to each other. Here we respect each other. Here we appreciate each other, and allow that to be socially conditioned throughout the environment. So let's say we've got a care environment where staff are reprimanded for lateness, but no one ever thanks them for staying behind to soothe a distressed resident. Over time, they give less, not out of spite, but out of depletion. What's the point? Nobody acknowledges. Well, we've got a TA in a school that works daily with pupils in crisis, using every tool in the book. The pupil improves, but the praise doesn't go to the teacher. The TA starts to feel invisible. And you may say, well, they should get satisfaction from being a child, but sometimes people do need some external validation that somebody else has noticed that the work that they've put in. A support worker who delivers incredible support to somebody with complex needs, but when a single incident occurs, it's all everyone talks about. Progress forgotten, confidence shattered. Recognition should not only follow perfection, it should follow effort, growth, and resilience. We're always looking to focus on what we want to repeat, which is those things: effort, growth, and resilience. So what can we do to help build that positive culture? One, catch everybody doing the right thing. Whatever the values of your organization are, praise someone for their tone, not just for their task. Praise someone for their approach, not just what they did. Praise somebody for how they've gone above and beyond, not just because they did their job. And notice how gently you spoke during that moment of distress. Beautiful support. When I'm doing some of the training, we do some scenario-based training. And it's so important when you're doing scenario-based stuff that we can teach a whole group how to improve their practice by noticing somebody doing something really well, like maintaining distance, maintaining calm speech, and actually just saying, hey, really like that, love that, means that everybody else starts to copy in the room because they say, hey, that got praise. That's what we're meant to be doing. So straight away, we're acknowledging the positives. We can also celebrate micro wins. Start team meetings with what went well. We do it often on Reflection Friday. Like, what did you do this week that went well for yourselves? What do you feel you did that was in line with our values? So every Friday, we try and have a meeting to get staff to reflect on the positive things that they've succeeded in and done that week. Post a win wall, a weekly shout out, a gratitude post. It doesn't need to be cheesy. It just needs to be genuine. We can also look at peer-to-peer recognition. It doesn't have to come from the top. Encourage staff to say, I saw you did this earlier, I thought that was brilliant. Extending appreciation, gratitude. One thing I do in one of my WhatsApp groups, one of my team groups, is we do it where we actually do a gratitude Wednesday, where it's say something, either a testimonial of some service that somebody's provided for you, something they've done to help you or taught you or help you to overcome, whatever it is, but just appreciation. Use specific, meaningful praise. Great job is forgettable. Give specifics on what you saw that was really good. You handled that escalation calmly and kept the team grounded. That makes such a huge difference. It's so much more memorable than just well done. If you want your team to support others emotionally, give them emotional support too. That might be reflective practice, supervision, or just time to take a breath. And also link team culture to behavioral outcomes. When staff feel appreciated, they're calmer, clearer, and more regulated, which leads to better relationships and fewer escalations as a result. So, you can't build a positive culture on a foundation of staff depletion. If your team feels unsafe, unsupported, or unseen, don't be surprised when that energy shows up in the behavior of those you support. Think of behavior culture like a ripple. If your staff are grounded and valued, that ripple reaches every person they support and work with. What's something a colleague did this week that deserves recognition? Tell them right now. You'll both feel better. You'll both feel positive as a result of it. Thanks for tuning in to the Able to Care podcast. If this episode reminded you of how vital your own well-being is, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your team. Start that cultural shift where it matters most with you. Shock everybody in the room by subtly showing some appreciation for everybody in the room. Let's reward the carers, the teachers, the caregivers, the parents. Let's measure the effort, not just the outcome. And let's build cultures where compassion is more than a word on a poster. It's a daily reality.